Hey guys, it's Let's Brighten the Day here. I am sorry for not having a video posted up anytime soon. I just have not really received any emails lately, and I've gotten one now, so I'll be glad to start this. The first email is it's from the username of Andy6Lover66XX, and I don't know, he or she tells me that, I guess it's a girl, I'm guessing. She says that, advice. So I hear you give out advice. If you do, could you help me? And I replied that I'd be glad to, of course. And she said, okay, thank you, but mine is sort of complicated. My life is hard. My mom doesn't accept me for who I am. Whatever I want, I can't have. Whatever I don't want, I get. She doesn't accept the music I listen to, so she changes it and doesn't let me. My style, she won't let me, so she changes it. Everything about me, she changes. I am the opposite of me. I'm just a different person in the world. I'm not true to myself. And I just don't get it. It's so complicated. Then, people keep calling me all these freaking names and crap, and I can't stand it. I've been so stressed, I starve myself. And I have moments I don't want, I have moments I don't, but I do. Excuse me, sorry. I stutter on these sometimes. And then the email continues to say, then I try not to cut myself or commit suicide. It's hard. My life is hard, but everybody's is. But I can't get this straight. If you could help me with this, it would be great. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. I definitely can help you with this, Andy6Lover, and it would be my pleasure to help you with this, to be honest. I'm glad that you've come to me, and let's get started on this. Alright, once again, like I said, these videos are not only addressed to the people who email me, they are addressed to all of my viewers, okay? Guys, if somebody is not going to accept you for who you are, if you go and cut yourself, do you think the person that is making fun of you or holding you down is going to feel the pain that you're feeling? Guys, I'm not trying to sound mean when I say this, but if you go and cut yourself, half these people, because society is a careless place at times, they do not really care. That is very unfortunate to say, but they don't care. They do not care if somebody cuts themselves. They do not care if a person's struggling to be who they are. They like to make fun of people because they feel that it boosts up their own confidence and it makes them look good, and it does not. You know, if a person sits there and cannot compliment you on anything, they are just a negative person, and that's their own downfall. Their negativity will bring down their life, and in the future they will realize that being negative gets them nowhere in life. They're always looking at the bad things in life, and they just can never be happy because they can't focus on anything good. For the love of God, if they don't like something that you're doing, oh well. As long as you're not harming yourself, do what you want to do. You are entitled to be the person that you want to be. You said that your mom doesn't accept you for who you are. In a recent video that I made, one of my viewers had the same problem. And I'll suggest to you what I suggested to her. Talk to your mom about it. There could be an internal reason that she's acting this way, and if you don't talk to her, you will never know. So talk to her. You have many things to gain by this. You could find out what her issues are about this. You guys could even resolve these issues, and she could just let you be, and you guys can understand where each other are coming from, and you guys can have a mutual understanding about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, don't just be left in the dark about it. Don't leave your mom in the dark about it. Don't leave the situation in the dark. If you just sit here and you don't try to solve it, you're not going to get anywhere. If you're dealing with a problem and you kind of just do what I call cave in, where you just kind of sit down and don't do anything and let life pass you by and let the darkness overcome you, and you just sit there and be an innocent bystander, you're not going to get anywhere in life. You gotta do something that I call it, where it's like you expand out. When things press in on you, you just explode outwards. Like, you don't let something cave you in and hold you down. You just expand out to where you fight back to it, and you conquer it, and you learn what this challenge is, and you grow from it, and you experience it, and you become a whole new and better and rejuvenated person from these experiences that you endure. So talk to her, see what it is. And, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but if your mom can't accept you for who you are, that's her problem. Parents are supposed to be a strong foundation and a strong rock. And I mean, maybe she has legitimate reasons for why she doesn't like what you like. Maybe she's afraid you'll be a social outcast. Maybe she's afraid people won't like you for you. But talk to her and tell her, Mom, look, this is what I'm into. This is who I am. This is who I'm proud to be. And I'm fine with people being against me because I want to be who I want to be. And maybe she'll understand, and you guys have a mutual agreement, understanding about this. But if she can't, hey, I fully support you, and many other people will fully support you to be who you are. There's no shame in being who you want to be. Big whoop, you listen to rock music. Big whoop, you want to dress up in different things. So what? What's the big deal? I don't dress emo and I don't dress goth, and I have nothing against emo or goth people. Let me emphasize that very strongly. But I love rock and roll music. I love metal music, and metal and rock and roll dominate my iPod. I have people who love who I am, and I have people who will down me for who I am. I have people who say, wow, the music you listen to is pretty cool, and some people will say, oh wow, you listen to those freaks, or oh wow, I can't believe you listen to that stuff. Oh well, at the end of the day, when I'm resting my head on my pillow, I'm happy with who I am, and that's what satisfies me, and I'm glad to be happy with who I am. The same for you and everybody else who's listening to this. Do not let people down you, because you are the person who looks in the mirror at the end of the day knowing who you are. And if you're living your life for other people, they have their own lives to live, and they don't care. They'll still keep doing their own thing. They don't care if you're down and you're cutting yourself. So it's not worth it. Cutting it will not change your situation. You think it relieves your pain, but it doesn't. It gives you physical pain, and you end up feeling bad about it later on, and it brings much more emotional stress, and you don't want to get, dragged into something like that. It'll cause you much more hardship, trust me. It has much more negatives than it ever will positives. There is no positives to cutting, and it's not the way to go. I will personally tell you that, you know what I mean? And yeah, just be who you want to be. If you're satisfied with it, honestly, there is no wrongs in it. As long as you're not harming yourself, what's the big deal in it? You're happy with who you are, and that is what counts. That is what's awesome for you to do, and you should just be who you want to be. There's no problem at all with that. And hopefully your mom will understand. If she doesn't, hey, it's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. You're being who you want to be. And when you grow up and when you grow older, being who you want to be will get you to where you have to be in life. It'll teach you many things, and it'll build you up into a great person in the future. And you will have a strong foundation for the future, and you will have a much more successful future. Because you're not always letting other people make your choices. Look at half these successful people. Half these successful people are successful because they follow their own dreams and didn't let people make their own dreams for them, And that's the same thing with all of us here. You're satisfied with what you want to do? Hey, by all means, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? If people want to sit there and just down you for it, hey, oh well, man, you are not doing anything wrong. And people are just going to be haters. What can you do, you know what I mean? But it happens. Some people are downers, some people just can't accept people for who they are, but what are you going to do? As long as you know who you are and you're happy with it, and you're growing into the strong person you're going to be, and you're being successful because you're making your own choices, it's all that matters. That is all that matters. I know many people who don't like a lot of the music I listen to. I know many people who don't shop at Hot Topic. I'm not going to let it stop me. It's all about me making my own way in life, and that's the same thing for all of you guys. I'm not saying be disrespectful about it, and I'm not saying walk around carelessly, but as long as you're not harming anybody or being disrespectful, do what you want to do. Be happy with who you are. Be happy with your life. You listening to the music you're listening to, what's the big deal about it? Everybody likes different things. A lot of my friends like rap music. I like it, but I'm not as into it as they are. What's the big deal about it? So, just be happy with who you are. People are going to down you, and people are going to love you. People are going to support you, and many people aren't. But that is life, my friends. That is life. But we will all learn that things got their way of working out, and we can make our own way with things, and that's what counts. You should definitely just do what you want to do, and you will be happy about it. There's no doubt about it. But I will wish you the best of luck, and if you need anything else, you can always message me again. And my final words are always be who you want to be, and things will work out for you. No doubt about it. Best of luck to you, and best of luck to all of you guys. Thank you for watching and for all the support. I really appreciate it. And always be yourself, guys, because trust me, it'll pay off in the end. You're going to be where you want to be, and the people who are always negative are going to be focusing on too many negative things to allow themselves to grow as people, and they're going to be stuck in the same old situation, and they're never really going to progress in life. As us, who'd make our own choices and be our own people, and we choose to like our own interests, we progress in life because we follow our dreams and know how to be our own people, and be our own person. And that's what really counts at the end of the day, in my opinion. So once again, best of luck to all of you guys, and thank you very much. God bless you all.